This is Master Kambai, also known as Multi-Topic Talk. I hope you guys will enjoy this new replay. It's Broken Javier versus Cute Sasha. So let's do this. I hope you guys will enjoy. It's another Global League fight I had, and there's a lot of things to learn from it. As usual, I will be really fast in the first few turns because it's boring. So you see, we create infantry, 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 infantry. It's the classic opening. Infantry, infantry. I go for the come tower pretty early because I want to make sure it does not get both. If you get two come towers, you can automatically say Javier will win. Now I get my first tank out. Now, interesting enough, he got his first mech out. So you will see a lot of mech during this game because of the river. So here I cap buildings, I expend my money, I create other infantries. Now you can see him taking the lead. And I cap other buildings. Another tank is out. Let's be meta. So we create a second mech. Very interesting. Looks like this guy likes mechs a lot. Now you see this recon there. It's pretty bad when I already have two things out. But hey, things happen, you know? So I take a shot, I get rid of that infantry, then I realized he has a mech there. And I'm like, oh, okay, I will just kill that mech with my wall of infantry. I send my tank over here, because in this area I know I have a lot of infantries. Create my first anti-air, because I know the airport in this map will be really strong. The battlecopter is really OP in this map because this entire flank on my side, it's really hard to access it with ground units because the only bridge is on the bottom of the map or the top of the map depending on where you look at. And if, for example, I send a battlecopter in this area, it's the same thing for him. So battlecopters are really strong in this map because the weak point is this one. Really hard to get unit out, ground units in this area. So if you pressure enough with a lot of battlecopters, you can HQ cap with ease since it's the weak spot. So now I send my infantry all over the place. I go for that building there. Now, as you can see, I have the lead in income, mainly because I'm Sasha, and Sasha gets a bit more juice out of her buildings. So, he creates another mech, another artillery. I don't agree with that other mech, he already has two. Yes, mech are okay in this map, but they are not impressive. They can be dealt with infantry, as you can see it. I just shut this down. Then I find out he has another mech. I'm like, is that guy really trying? Is he trying to mech spam the game? So that infantry there is to shield my tank from that stupid mech. Now I trade my first battlecopter because I know battlecopter will be really strong. He takes out my infantry. I'm really sad. Joe just died. Now he gives damage to my units. He sent a second mech. Looks like he likes mech. He should have taken Sammy instead if you're about to do such mech spam. So he created a tank over there. I agree with this move. Tanks are really meta. Now I take out that unit. I damage the other one because I don't want him to kill my tank. And then I realize he has another mech. I'm like, really, buddy? Don't you see you lose all your mechs? Don't you see it? Don't you understand? Mech is not going to work. Yes, this one will give a good shot out of me because I was shocked to see another mech there. But after that, I will retreat. If you think I will stay there with your mech spam, you're wrong. Now I see a unit near my com tower, so I send that infantry over there to make sure he doesn't cap my com tower. Create another battle copter over there, because as I said, it's really strong, because my battle copter is facing his weak spot, and I can pressure his HQ a lot. So now we got infantry out, goes for the building, get a good shot on my tank. I was pissed off. I was like, am I losing against that mech spammer? When we see the value, I have the lead, so no, I was not truly losing. I was just pissed off at that point. Now he goes on my com tower. At that point, I am triggered. I am like, oh my, I need to kill that infantry. I don't want him to start any cap there. So I retreat my tanks because I realized that guy likes mechs. That guy fell in love with mechs. I blow up the recon. I take another shot on his mech. That mech is now dying. And my battlecopter dealing damage to the infantry. I use market crash because I want to slow him down. I know at some point he will get a power or a super, but I need to slow him down. That's Sasha will purpose in an even match. You slow down your enemy and you try your best to get a better army than his with your income lead. Now at that point, even if I have less buildings, because I'm Sasha, I'm gaining more money. Yes, it's 600, but it's 600 that guy won't have. So this is good at the end. Now I joined both mech. Well, mech can be annoying and they can shield, but now if it's 4 HP, that won't do that anymore because it's only one wall that you can just shoot down. He got trapped there. So as you can see, I moved my tank and anti-air on my weak point because I want to protect my HQ. He goes for one of my buildings, and I'm like, okay, you will regret it. Now you see that anti-air, he just created one anti-air. It will take roughly 2 to 3 turns before it can really do something. So if I send my battlecopter in this area, the anti-air will go this area. Then I will just move around my battlecopter in this area, and it will take more turns for the anti-air to reach me, or it will spend more money to get a new anti-air out. So this is exactly what I was saying. I send my battlecopter in this flank, and now I will send a lot of units in this flank to drive his units in this flank. And I know I can deal with them because that guy is mech spamming with like all the money in the world. I take a shot there, I blow up the tank, I take another shot there, I damage this other infantry, and then I come closer to my buildings. Now I damage that unit, and now seeing that I can take another shot to the mech, I go for it. Even if it's on 110, don't be scared, damage what you can damage. And now I'm happy, he stopped the mech spam. I'm really happy about that. So here, I traded a tank and another anti-air because I expect to lose the other anti-air I bought few turns earlier. He goes for that building. Now he takes the lead. Damaged my tank. Creates another mech. I don't understand that guy. I just don't. He's too big brain for me. Why? Now that rocket, it's an interesting move, but it's very, very defensive. In this map, rockets are defensive only because they cannot move much around because of their limited move. Now I send my battlecopter there because I see a tank and I know I can deal a lot of damage to him. I don't see that anti-air. Of course I expect the anti-air at that point, but I'm like, as long as I have 2 battlecopters, I can do a lot. I have a tank there ready to strike any anti-air attack. I damage that infantry, and I don't see that rocket of course, but if the guy used his rocket to shoot my tank, this means he blocks one of his base, and this is really bad. Now I use my power, because I know I won't take any other engagement. And I want to slow him down. That's all I want to do. Now I trade tank, battlecopter, infantry, infantry. Now, he moved his rocket, which is the right thing to do. That mech took a shot to my tank. I'm really sad and pissed off at the same time. And he sees both of my battlecopter. There's a replay glitch there. He attacked my infantry. He attacked the other infantry. Now I don't understand. Did he do something? He did not shot my battlecopter for some reason. I don't understand. Why? Okay, whatever. I don't understand. So I take out the units. I take out the anti-air. I create another battlecopter because battlecopter are really amazing in this map. Create 3 infantry to cover my HQ. Now at that point he still has the lead. I have the value lead because I take better engagement, but he has the income lead. Now he trades a fighter. This is okay, this is not impressive. Like, a fighter to counter battlecopters, that's a lot of money you're spending. That's a lot. Maybe he understood the anti-air are useless in this map and fighters are really strong, but he still spent a lot of money. So I take how many units? I see that artillery and I don't know how because it's in a forest. Maybe another replay glitch, I guess. So I take several shots there. So I join Cap here because I want one of his building to reduce his money each turn. I create another battlecopter, a tank, and 2 infantry. So he took out one of my infantry and now that fighter is coming toward the battle center. Now I still don't understand that. Anti-air, maybe he wants to save it, I don't know. He could have shot my battlecopter, I don't understand this guy. Another mech. That guy is somewhere else. I just don't understand the way he plays. He is Sigma javier. Sigma Ravier. So here I charge up my meter, I charge up his meter as well, I go for a building. I get another building, making me more rich than my opponent. So I take out another unit and the indirect. Now at that point, I won the weak flank because he's lacking in units in this area. All of his units are in this area. And this is good and bad. This is good because he can pressure my HQ. This is bad because he has nothing to protect his HQ. And even if he tries to pressure my HQ, he has no clue of what kind of forces is around my HQ. So at that point I'm like, he really has no unit at all in this area. I'm shocked, I'm surprised. I just don't know what to say. I just don't understand that guy. So now I don't use my power because I don't think he's able to reach his power this turn. And I also wanted a better market crash. That's why I saved up so much money instead of creating another battlecopter. Because I had the money for another battlecopter. So now I take out that mech. That guy just don't understand. That guy don't understand. He spams mech. Thinks that's the way to play Advanced Wars, but it's not. You clearly see your mechs won't work. I use my power because at that point I took all the engagement I could take. And I also know I dealt a lot of damage. And I don't want him to use another power. Because even with one come tower, Javier power is really good. Because now Javier becomes stronger in firepower and stronger in defense as well. And you don't want that kind of buff. If you can deny that buff, deny that buff. So now with the rocket, he takes out one of my tank. Now he realized how good battlecopters are. That's why he sent one there. But I have so many anti-air because I expect a fighter. I expect a battlecopter. So I have my defense. And here, at that point, the tank is okay, but look, he knows I have a lot of battlecopters. Create anti-air to compete with me. Another tank, and most of my forces are battlecopters. And if that guy paid attention, he would know such thing. He would. So he created a battlecopter, 2 mechs. I just don't understand this guy. This guy is on another league. Why so many mechs? They are not worth it. I said it, they are not worth it. So now, because I expect anti-air, because any good player would buy anti-air, well, I try my best to mop the floor with his troops. And I caught his vision the best way I can. And I start capping his buildings. Because he's out of units in this area. I took the lead. I'm currently winning at that point. In value and in income as well. So I send one anti-air toward my weak flank. I know it will be slower, but I want to protect my HQ. That's the entire purpose of my move. So now the rocket took a good shot, the fighter did good job again, but it's in range of 3 anti-air. And this is a deadly shot. Mainly because he used a 20k unit to shut down a 9k unit. And I use a 8k unit to shut down your 20k unit. And you see, by moving that infantry around, you leave your fighter wide open for 2 shots. Now he has a recon and he sees all these battlecopters. And I think at that point he realized, wow, I need more anti-air. But no, oh, never mind. I did not say that. He bought another tank. He sees 4 battlecopters and he only buys 1 anti-air. Okay. Big brain. Big brain. That guy is too good for me. I don't understand the way he plays. So I take out the fighter. I take out the mech. Because the mech is the only thing that can truly damage me. Of course, I knew he had a rocket there because I just see my unit going poof. So I knew he had a rocket there. But since I have several targets there, I'm like, okay, 1 rocket is not that bad. Can deal with that. As long as I can move around and steal his buildings. Now I see a tank coming and I'm like, why did you bought a tank only battlecopter fight? Why? I don't understand this guy. And you see, now because it's a choke point, you will need to move his tank around and then move his anti-air there. But you see, since it will be anti-air blocking the bridge, I just need to send my tank over here. Or any other that can lock the anti-air there. I don't think I have to reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to reach. But can still do a lot. Can still lock that choke point with several battlecopters. So now he goes for my battlecopter. He used tower shield. Now he sees I'm stealing all of his buildings. And now he's like, oh wow, I'm those. I lose another battlecopter. I'm really sad about that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Another mech. Why? Why? Explain to me. If you ever see this video, explain to me. Why did you bought so many mechs? It's beyond understanding. My anti-air goes poof. I go for his scum tower because at that point I know I won. I'm like, I'm steamrolling the guy, and the guy keeps spamming mechs for some reason. He did not understand mechs won't make you win. They are too limited. Now I find his artillery and I'm like, oh, cute artillery, I can cap the building right in your face. So I reinforce that area again with more units. And now it's just each turn I will be able to get battlecopter, tank, anti-air, battlecopter, tank, anti-air, and infantry as well. Because I'm that rich and I'm Sasha. So he goes to protect his HQ and the Ecom Tower. But that's not enough. I have so much more money than you. So much more value in my army than you. I have so much more of everything. You wasted too much money in your stupid mechs. And he resigned. This is no surprise. I'm wondering, maybe I will count the number of mechs he deployed during this game, only to comment in my own video and say, yeah, that guy bought 30 mechs, because that guy has money to waste. I think that will be the title of this replay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.